look how cute this thing is. It is the sweetest thing ever. My mom and I were really surprised when this was sent to us from a viewer. Thank you, Kim. I really, really appreciate it. It fits the Beekeeper's Apothecary perfectly, of course. And I wanted to say that your sister did a really good job hand making that wreath. So that made my day. I am out and about because it is oddly warm and it's starting to be a little bit lighter each day, and it's given me just a tiny bit more time to do the things that I have been dying to do outside amongst everything else. So one of the things that I've wanted to do is walk around and see if we can see if the plants that we planted outside the apothecary are starting to grow. And I can already see some right now. Look at this. Look, it's gonna be some sweet motherwort. Now, motherwort is one of those plants that is absolutely lovely and very good for the heart. But we have a bunch of them starting to pop up. That makes me so excited. It's almost soon. Although, I'm not gonna lie, we have had a very mild winter. So if you guys remember that video that my mom and I did with the pawpaw, the persimmon. It was the persimmon seed. Yeah, I think the seed might have lied. But it's not over yet, because typically in March here in Virginia, we do at least get one more snow. Or one snow in March, not one more snow. For this one, it would be the first snow because we just haven't gotten anything. Which is very hard because I need that, you know? Like I need to feel the season change. And we haven't gotten it yet. Oh, this is my baby fig tree that we planted. And it looks like, oh, all right. Time will tell. My dad helped me plant the fig trees outside the apothecary, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this is going to, what this space is going to be. I've got a lot of plans and a lot of dreams, and obviously I have to rein it in and do one thing at a time, but you know, seeing the plants that are starting to grow. We just put out our first few workshops that we're going to be doing this year, and part of these plants that are growing around here that are specifically placed for continuing that regenerative apothecary mindset. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see that things are turning green again. This is going to be lovely. All of this whole little stump area, I planted mountain mint. It's very, very pretty. This is what it looks like when it's dried, the seed pods. But I just kind of try to come over here and spread a little bit as I go. Even the seed pods smell so minty. The shiitake logs are still holding out. I'm really, really, really hoping that we're gonna start seeing shiitake mushrooms come this next season. I'm really excited about growing mushrooms. I've got my shiitake little log, Lincoln log set up right here. And I also spread some white cap mushrooms over on that side, as well as spreading millions of morel mushroom spores, which my fingers are so crossed that they take and they start to grow. I don't know if they're gonna grow this spring. We will see. I'll probably start walking and doing hikes more often just to catch the mushroom flow, because once that mushroom flow goes, oh my goodness, it is game on. And I also spread a bunch of morel mushroom spores down on the back side of the property, which I'm very excited about, because that is that's like the ultimate Easter egg hunt is finding morels, especially when you're an adult at least. But my plan for all of these mushrooms, if they grow, which I am, oh my gosh, I'm so praying that they do grow, because they are such a good source of food. And not only that, if you can add mushrooms into your diet on a regular basis, read about them. Read about what shiitake mushrooms can offer, okay? They're not just delicious, there are medicinal properties as well. But my goal this year is to harvest as many mushrooms as we can and freeze dry like a lot, so that I don't have to worry when they're not in season and when I don't have them growing. That's the one thing that I miss. I miss eating mushrooms. So I'm excited. I can't wait to take you guys and show you that once we get to start freeze drying all these mushrooms, because that's probably one of my most favorite things to freeze dry. That and bananas. Well, the bananas taste amazing, but the mushrooms, it's just so easy to add into any cooking. I found some more ouch, ow, that one's spiky. More motherwort. And then, ooh hoo hoo, look at this. Can you see what this is? Oh yeah, that, my friends, is some stinging nettle. And yes, it is going to sting. Not necessarily, it's a little sharp, but when it gets older, let's see if I can get a close up. Can you see it? Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Let this little patch grow. Seeing the growth that's already happening is very exciting, and that means to me that it is definitely time to either spread some seeds out here for other herbs that I want to grow, and get them started. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of been slacking a little bit on getting a lot of my seeds started, and I'm not quite sure why, but you know, life happens. I'll get them going. It's gonna probably be this weekend, and so that is something that I'm excited about. But I think I have another patch of stinging nettles down here. I'm hoping it's growing too. Uh-oh, that's not good. Might have to get the husband out here with the skid steer. Oh boy. Yes, this is going to be a very large patch of stinging nettles. I've got, see some there that just popped up. Here, 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 here. More over there. Oh boy. And then all over here as well. That may not look like a lot right now, but trust me, you will be very surprised. You know what? I'm gonna walk that way. I was going to walk underneath the tree, which is not smart. So we'll stay this way. I think I also forgot to add that stinging nettles is probably one of my favorite fresh plants to harvest and to brew up in a tea on a very regular basis, mainly because it hits just about every system of your body. It's very supportive. And if you are a seasonal allergy sufferer, you get what I'm saying. That plant's used very much like an antihistamine, and it's very, very good and helpful for that. But do your research, you might like it. So we planted evening primrose here. I'm thinking this is it. This one I'm kind of new to growing. I believe it is. We will watch it grow though. I'm very proud that we actually marked that one. As some of them we don't, and it's like a surprise when we go and find it, because we forget that we actually planted it there a couple of seasons back, and that happens, and that's okay too. Every once in a while you need a few surprises in life, and why not get it when you're out foraging that you planted? It's easy, it's fine. Now when we go to do our foraging and we are harvesting plants, we are very cautious on how much we go to harvest. You don't want to over harvest. You want it to go to seed. You want to allow that regenerative aspect. And I know a lot of you guys are getting your gardens, you're planning on growing a lot more medicinal plants. I am so excited for you. I am so excited for, really, yeah, this is going to be a really awesome year for many people who are getting into herbal medicine. You're going to absolutely fall in love. And it's going to spark something inside of you that is going to make you want to continue to learn. Look at it. It's blooming. Oh, look how beautiful. This is Oregon grape. And we are so excited to let it grow. We thought it was holly, but it is definitely not. You do harvest the root. There's some good literature about Oregon grape root and how to use it, but essentially it's one of those roots that could be used for any type of gastrointestinal, like GERD, and also for infection. But there are more, but I'm just tickled pink that it's growing here, just because. They're old. My boy child wants to go for a walk with me without the camera. So, because of that, I'm gonna put you guys down and we're gonna pick this up on another day, and I'm gonna go do a little hike with my boy child and spend some time with him. But as always, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and learn something old. Bye guys.